Hey, gentlemen, welcome to the Empress Club. This is the initiation process. Oh, no, 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 no. You have to qualify to enter the Empress Club. So, this is chapter 2 in the initiation process. And this chapter is Man, do not waste other people's time. That clown, I get everybody. In fact, he disturbed the peace. In 30 seconds, he went from, the day went from a normal average day to death and destruction because he wasted people's time. And I am sure those people would like me either A, trying to do what they got to do, get off the street before these children get let loose, or B, trying to get their children from school so they can get back to work. And they didn't have a second to waste. Just like how he wasted time. 15 seconds on our side, 15 on the other. That cost me 15 minutes. Because the traffic ahead of me, while the light was red for them, was green for me, they gone ahead of me. They went ahead of me. And everyone ahead of them. So the traffic backed up in just 30 seconds. Which cost me 15 minutes. Just like that. 30 seconds cost me 15 minutes. Now imagine someone, who took their lunch hour to go get their child from school, drop them off to a relative after care or what have you, so they can get back to work. This fool wasted 15 minutes of their time. And that's why I said, man, don't waste other people's time. That's a sure way to make an unnecessary enemy. A sure way. And in 30 seconds, that gentleman went from ruining a good day to having two people promising to come back to kill him. Two. And angering at least 30 people. That's why the first chapter in the initiation process was about the respect for time. You respect time, then you respect your time. And by extension, you respect other people's time. Don't waste people's time. That's very disrespectful. That's utterly disrespectful. Excuse me. That's a slap in the face to respect someone's time. Because you know what that says? That tells someone that you judge their time and you deem the value of it. And you decide their time is worth nothing. Oh, you're entitled to your opinion, but did you ask that person what their time is worth? That's where the enemy comes from. You don't, who are you? Or like my friend says when he's angry, who is you? Now when he uses broken English, it's about to be a fight. So once you hear that, you know, hey, it's time to knuckle up, so you find out what's going on. Just in case if someone tries to, they try to gang him, but you know there's going to be a fight once he said, who is you? When he breaks up English, it's about to fight. It's going to be a fight. And that's the question that I asked this little clown. Who is you to determine the value of my time? Who is you? Who you is? Now when he says who you is, blow is coming. No ifs, no ands, no buts. Who you is? Huh? You're a big grown man walking across the street into oncoming traffic. And then you get the nerve to be angry that you cause people to almost knock you down, to waste their time, getting scraped with the court, the judges, the police, the insurance company. No one has that kind of time, wasting people's time. Man, do not do that. Man, don't have that luxury. Like I said in chapter 1, we die younger. We don't have time for that. And it's disgusting, and it was very disturbing to see a man in his 20s wasting time. Excuse me. And what was even more disturbing for me, you couldn't wait 15 seconds for the light to change. You had to cross the street to get to the bar. at 3 in the afternoon. That's why you deem my time worthless. And then he's shocked that people are angry. That's what scares me. Not respecting people's time creates an unnecessary enemy. And believe me, you don't do that. Because you don't know what people have to do with their time. You don't know how wasting people's time is going to affect them. And you don't know how they're going to respond. Just like those two men who promised to come back to kill that gentleman and his friends. Don't practice wasting people's time. It's very disrespectful. Now the beauty of it, of respecting time and other people's time, is you make a necessary friend. You could create an ally. You don't have to be friends. Like Mike Murdoch says, you don't need everybody to like you, just the right person. And nothing screams reliability and dependability like respecting people's time. And it's amazing how I got opportunities just because I respected time. Respecting people's time. Like whenever I went on a job interview, well, first of all, let's get this straight. Let's back up. I had a teacher who taught in junior high. To arrive on time is to be late. To arrive on time, you show up 15 minutes before the time. And I did that, and I realized, hey, I'm not flustered when I arrive on time, which is 15 to. So what I do is arrive 30 minutes to. So I'm relaxed, I'm in a good frame of mind. So I show up early. I remember 2 instances. I showed up for a job interview 30 minutes ahead of my time. But because the person who's supposed to come at the time I showed up didn't show up, they interviewed me first, and I got hired just because I came on time. Twice. I'm not talking to hear myself. Respect people's time. Plus, it makes you look good, causes your stock to go up. Makes you look like you're a person to be taken seriously because you value time and you respect other people's time. You think that young man is looked upon with respect? You think those gentlemen, people yelling and screaming and going back and forth with him because he's a respectable person? No. I almost joined in into the foolishness. But thanks to T.D. Jakes, I didn't do it because T.D. Jakes was talking about the vexation of spirit. When the spirit is vexed, you cannot think. And I felt the stirring in my stomach at the point called a hara, what the Japanese call a hara. That's behind your navel and just below it. I felt that. I almost joined in the fray. Because he's wasting my time. And wasting my time means I have to go and finish this man's, fix his car. I won't be able to get my money. I won't be able to take care of my business on the weekend. I have to take money that had to be spent the following week from money I had saved up to take care of my business for the week. If he comes back the week later and pays me on time. That's what set fire in my soul. This fool is costing me time and it's going to disrupt my whole weekend, my whole week, and interfere with my money. Twice. 3 times. Because I won't get paid. I got to wait a week to get paid. That's if they pay me. I can't give him that chance, that opportunity. I got to take money I had set aside for something else to take care of what I should have been doing if I gotten back on time. Thankfully, I finished on time. Thank God. That he was my soul. And that's why I did this chapter. You don't waste time. Don't waste people's time. This is very disrespectful. That's something men don't do. Respect other people's time. Gentlemen, chapter 2. Man, do not waste time. This is your Professor J. Mark, your humble vassal. See you in chapter 3.